You can unscrew it. Then you have this beautiful number 6 nib. This is a two-tone nib. This is a medium nib now. And then you screw it in the back, which prolongs the writing instrument. Hey guys, fellas, look who's here. You know this guy from that wonderful video. Frank, great to have you here.
Thank you very much for inviting me to Zug.
Absolutely. He's here because today we're having an event here at Style of Zug with Frank, where we're going to present Elwood here physically at the store with our customers. And also Agnès Poul-de-Passe is joining us, who did the wonderful calendar stroll marquetry. So we're going to have a beautiful evening. That's what we love about, you know, having a physical store, that we can enjoy a beautiful evening with collectors, with lovers.
And you have a beautiful store.
I appreciate that. And are you happy that you're able to interact, you know, once again for an evening with different clients?
Yes, yes. It's my first time in Switzerland. I'm totally excited, and for me, coming out of my atelier where I'm all by myself all the time, it's just brilliant to get to meet the people who are interested in writing instruments. You being the connector of the maker and the customer, it will be a wonderful evening, I'm pretty sure.
I'm very happy. We're actually going to discover today the beautiful Pocketmaster of Elwood. This is the one that I just got for myself. I'm very happy.
No, you made it yourself.
I made it myself.
He hammered himself.
That's the one that I was hand hammering in the video that we published. I mean,
it took a little time to finish it for you, but
yeah, of course.
You hammered that.
Of course,
yes.
Perfect. So we're about to show you that. Before that, I'm not sure you saw it, but for the one of you who talk German, yesterday we had a crazy event, which is this. Check it out. Look at this. I mean, 6 years of work. Don't show this one. 6 years of work, but incredible and wonderful article on 20 Minutes, which is a mainstream media here from Switzerland that reaches 1 million people per day. So I think we really changed the game in a day that was an important break of the wall in order to change the game. But hey, we're here for you. We're here to talk. First thing I have to say is that thanks God you're here, because we're sold out.
You're sold out, yeah. I walked in the store and we just met a customer who sold the last piece.
He purchased the Alvaro piece with the wonderful decoration on the top with the sapphire in it that almost looks like a stone.
It's alchemy of writing, we call it, because Alvaro is an artisan from Bamberg, and he melts silver into sand and casts the sapphire in a way with the silver that it's grabbed by the silver. It looks just amazing.
Incredible.
I would love to show you, but it's gone.
It's gone. I'm sorry. So we literally have nothing, but he brought a few pieces for the evening, but just a few, because you know, you have to understand that Frank does everything by himself, by hand in his atelier, and he's not only, you know, always sold out, but he has actually a waiting time, and he currently has, he told me, 60 pieces on hold for his customers.
Yeah, it's waiting time became longer every year. I'm in the making. Now I'm 6 to 8 months delivery scheduling, and today it's 60 pieces, which is a lot for me, because I make them all by myself.
So imagine, he took himself 3 days to be here in Zug. That means he's also really taking his time to commit with his customer, even if he has things that need to be finished. Of course, he told me he's working all the time to maybe, you know, being able to, you know, speed up a little bit the process by maybe having a few artisans helping him, but it's all handmade, so there is just as many pieces that can go out every year.
Yes. My goal is not to make as many pieces as possible. My goal is to focus on the special pieces.
And I think we all like that very much.
I think that's the advantage the artisan has over an industry who needs to scale up very, very fast to put out masses. The artisan can focus on special materials, demanding materials. I work with a lot of trial and error, obviously, and have to take the time to craft it, and that leads to limited amount of numbers available. But I realized that customers actually love to wait for a piece that's made exclusively for that.
Absolutely. And look, I think that also brings us to the point that I have to tell you that, just so that you're not upset. Whenever you see something that is available in stock on his website or on our website, you probably should think about grabbing it, because otherwise it's gone and it's only going to be not commission based, but like whenever it comes in, then you'll be able to get it. And we're also going to have on our website the possibility to pre-order the pieces. You have the two on yours?
I'm not working with an actual waiting list. You go on my website and you order it, and then you just wait.
You just wait, exactly.
And the goal for you is to build up a waiting list.
Yeah.
And I promised Samuel to deliver him as quick as possible.
That's the kind of relationship
So-
that we have with the makers. We love
It's
that.
definitely worth checking Style of Zug all the time.
Fantastic. So, but we're here to discover one of the pieces that I love most of Elwood. And it's just before the event. We have plenty of stuff to do. We're a little bit in a rush, actually. I don't know what time it is, but
5 to 6.
okay, so imagine that in 1 hour the event is starting. I'm not dressed up, the store is not ready, gonna be crazy. But no matter what, we're gonna take 5 to 7 minutes to present this wonderful pen. This is one that comes in this wonderful leather pouch, which I saw for the first time. I asked Frank to work on this pen pouch so we can have it here at the store to sell with the actual Pocketmaster.
Comes from a Hamburg-based leather artisan who makes them.
So, as always,
He will be happy to hear
handcrafted. He will be happy to hear that. And I mean, it's just beautiful. Look at it. And it fits so well with this beautiful Pocketmaster, which is this very solid silver rod almost that you work on, like we've seen in the video, all in your atelier in Hamburg, and then hand hammered, like we saw in the beautiful video that we were able to do together. What I love about it is that it's a very handy design, very small, so beautiful, but it's also very heavy given the material, right?
It's about 70 gram. Solid silver 935, a little bit above sterling silver.
Love that.
And silver has a hefty density, and you just feel the value in your hand.
Yeah, absolutely agree. I mean, look, you're seeing it as it is, as I would be holding it. This is now my personal piece, and as you can see, you can, wait, let me show you that again. You can unscrew it. Then you have this beautiful number 6 nib. This is a two-tone nib. This is a medium nib now. And then you screw it in the back, which prolongs the writing instrument. Frank said it's 70 grams. So we're talking about the weight of a Design 08, which is a piece that is probably double as big as the Design 08, as the Pocketmaster. But what I want to show is the way how it performs. Look at this. Let's go. Should I come over here? So great writing experience. Signature always very important. Tack, 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 tack. Doesn't skip a beat. Look at this. And I mean, just a wonderful writing instrument. This one runs for about 1,770 Swiss francs, I think, something like that.
Yeah, in euro, it's 1,850.
Yeah, beautiful.
At the moment.
Important to know, this one only comes with cartridge mechanism. The other option is to go for an empty cartridge and then fill up the empty cartridge with a syringe and make sure that you have the ink that you want. Or the other option, last option, I'm going to mention it, is the fact that Kaweco has this very short converter. Is that correct?
Yes, some customers told me about it. Kaweco has a mini foldable converter.
Foldable converter which fits into here.
It's very new out, very hard to get at the moment.
Yeah.
But it shall work pretty well according to some customers of mine. I haven't tried it.
So important, it's not the short one of Kaweco, but it's the foldable one, which is newer. Yes. The other one doesn't really fit in here. Maybe at some point we'll work on something.
There he goes
I know.
At
I'm
some
putting
point he will force me to work on something.
That's why I love Frank, because he never restrains himself from work and innovation. I know you do, but it's not going to be tomorrow, okay? So because he has plenty of work to do, but that's what I love about what you're doing, Frank, honestly. And look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful it is.
Shall I mention the name of the artisan who
if
makes the
you decide.
If you go on the internet, www.sigmundundfritz.de.
.de.
Those were the names of his grandfathers, and he makes wonderful leather pouches all by hand, stitches everything by himself.
I mean, look,
Just a small manufacturer as I am.
what a beautiful item. Very soft leather.
Yes.
I absolutely adore it. DHL is here. How are you? It's over there. Very good, thank you. See ya. Ciao. So it's as real as it gets. I'm actually surprised that it's not even more chaotic, because from this morning, you remember you came at 11 and we were non-stop, right?
There was not a single moment of silence.
Exactly. But I wanted to show you a piece that we have available, and actually, I have to be very honest. Today at the evening, probably a lot of these pieces will go, might go. If not, they're going to be on the website listed. But I wanted to show you this piece because it's a beautiful addition that you have done that has a very special smell. Why does it have a special smell? Because it's a Pocketmaster in Ebonite, in this beautiful blue Ebonite. Almost, can I call it a denim? You like that?
Nah, the denim is a little darker.
It's darker?
They have a color that's called denim.
Oh, really?
This is called grey blue.
Grey blue. I like that.
It's very silent, but in its silence, it has a strong effect with going together with silver. I like it. It has a subtle tone, subtle sound.
And it's such a different writing instrument than the hand-hammered one. And this is a piece that, think about it, goes below 1,000 francs, I think.
Just barely below 1,000, I think 935 euros.
So about 870 Swiss francs. And I mean, that's the chance to own something that is completely handmade by Frank and his team, a small team in his atelier in Hamburg. And to own something that is just incredible in terms of craftsmanship. And, you know, at the end of the day, also something that very few people in the world own, because more than 100 to 200 people per year will be able to own an Elbwood writing instrument, right?
I cannot make more pieces than that per year. If I'm really doing good, 150, maybe 200. But turns out that I'm doing special bespoke pieces more and more, or special editions.
Absolutely.
They are more time consuming, and the rarer the number of available pieces becomes. This I like especially. I don't know if you're fond of, if you know what Ebonite is. Not many people might know. It's a very old natural composite made from natural rubber tree. And there are only 3 manufacturers in the world manufacturing it. The best one of them sitting close to my hometown.
Incredible.
They're called Ebonite Arts. Wonderful place to go, very adventurous to go there. So I go there every once in a while, pick out the nicest rods.
Rods that you like, yeah.
And what I especially love about this material, it's not plastic. It's not resin, it feels warm.
I love that.
In your hand. You feel that it's a natural material.
And have you noticed how transparent Frank is, and the fact that he really selects the best suppliers to work with, and he's very open to it? You know, that's very, you know, if you look at the brand Biver, for example, of Jean-Claude Biver, in the watch industry, they're also very open about where they do the things and that they work with the best people. And this transparency really shows the amount of commitment, and sorry to say, but like, transparency also shows that you have nothing to hide, and that your product is strong enough to be on the market and not fear that, you know, somebody knows the supplier's name. And I like that, Frank, honestly.
Well, and the good thing is, if you go with the right suppliers, you know that you have the best possible quality.
Yeah.
So why should I hide that fact? The nibs are made by Jovo Berlin. They have been doing nibs for over 100 years.
Absolutely.
Very well known for their quality.
You always check that they write well, is that correct?
Sorry?
You always check that they write well?
Yes, yes.
Because, I mean, until now, everything we delivered, everybody was extremely happy about it. So really shows that there is a high care of attention, quality control also.
Yes, but let's be honest, a fountain pen is a diva. And
True.
we all want them to be a diva.
I
so
like
you,
that.
you have to take time with it.
True.
And I've had complaints 1 out of 100 pieces, and usually it was putting too much ink in there, too many different kinds of ink at the same time, not cleaning in between.
Yeah.
So the
So
advice
it
is
started clogging somehow.
give the pen the time it needs, and
Yeah.
then you will become lifelong friends.
So care is always super important.
Yes.
Frank, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the Pocketmaster, about Elbwood in general. It's the second video. We're lucky that Frank was here, and I thought, hey, we need to bring him on the channel again after that video that reached 75, 80,000 people.
Yeah,
so
crazy.
pretty
Yes.
crazy, right?
Yes.
But again, I mean, we're here to change the game, and these videos are exactly for that. Thanks for all of your work, Frank, and for being such an amazing partner and supplier of this wonderful passion. And Goodfellas, stay tuned for more content that is coming up. Because there's very exciting content. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, don't forget that together
we are changing the game. And I have one more thing to mention. The man behind the camera, that's Manuel. And he's doing a great job.
He's the real game changer.